Hello, Twin Flames, and welcome to the weekly energy forecast in which we check in with your twin flame, with you, and last but not least, our final card will reveal to us the next steps that you can take in order to speed up the process of your harmonious twin flame union. So let's get started with your twin flames card in order to see what's going on in their world this week, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, what the energy is like. And we have romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. So your twin flame is tuning into the vibration of romance this week. They're really thinking about it, what they would like to have in their romantic life. They're visualizing it. They're really letting themselves absorb that energy. And even if they don't show it outwardly yet, their heart is opening to love, to intimacy, to connection, really, because that's what romance is about. It's about connection. It's about revealing our most innermost selves to one another and being accepted and embraced for who we truly are. And this is especially true in twin flame connections, which is why it can feel so vulnerable and bring up so many triggers to the surface. Because that person can see all of you and there's nowhere where you can hide or, pretend to be anybody else. Because the moment you pretend to be someone you're not, your twin flame is out of the picture. They're not designed to be attracted to your false self or your insecurities or your limiting beliefs. Instead, they're designed to be attracted to your authentic divine self. So this is why romance with your twin flame can feel even more vulnerable and scary than just, romance with a soulmate. And a huge difference I've noticed being with my twin flame for over 5 years now is how different romance is with your twin flame. Right? It begins from the inside out. It's something that needs to happen within first. It's not something that happens externally. It's not about, chocolates and flowers, even though those things can be included. But it's the energy of appreciation, of love, of acceptance. It's a very beautiful, divine energy. So your twin flame is also getting clear about what they desire to experience in romance. They might be daydreaming about you this week, feeling more tender feelings about you, becoming more aware of the depth of their feelings. This transformation is happening this week. And especially if they've been wounded in love before, they're willing to take a look at those wounds, confront the past, and heal and move forward from that. I know this definitely can be an issue in twin flame connections where sometimes it can feel like, am I dating my ex again? What's going on here? Because they bring up all those old wounds to the surface. But really, it's not that you're dating your ex, is that your twin flame is bringing those things up to the surface in order to heal. So your twin flame's inner awakening to romance is actually mirroring your own choice to be more present with yourself, to appreciate yourself more. There's a natural connection between twin flames that can never be broken, no matter the time or distance between you. And that's something to keep in mind. Your energy affects theirs and vice versa, because you're one at the core. Next up, we have your energy and what's going to happen with you this week. And we have slow down. Pause and allow things to unfold. So always whenever I see this card, I look at the girl's hair. It's a whole labyrinth over there. And there's the couple dancing right on the edge. So it's very much cautioning you against overthinking, overanalyzing, trying to figure out the situation with your twin flame, with your rational mind. Because that doesn't really work and it can get you trapped in circles that then you'll need to struggle to get out of, so it's not ideal. Instead, this card asks you to pause and become present with yourself and your feelings, because overthinking, rushing, or trying to get there faster only creates more pressure for yourself. And the funny thing about this journey is that the more you remove the pressure and trying to get to union as fast as possible, the faster it happens, because you're removing this inner resistance. Slowing down in this case means allowing yourself to feel your feelings fully about where you are on your twin flame journey, to process them, and being compassionate with yourself in each moment. Taking a moment to breathe instead of being constantly doing something. Because rest is an important part of your healing and of this journey. You need to be able to integrate your healing somehow. So when you slow down and you choose love in its present moment, you align with the divine pace of your journey. And that's when your twin flame naturally comes into harmony with you. And you don't have to rush, you don't have to figure things out or try to make the external align so that you can be together. Because, right now you might be thinking, oh, if only this obstacle were out of the way, then they would be with me. But it's not that. The obstacle represents something that's already happening in your inner world. But when you resolve that within yourself, the outside shifts too, and your twin flame can join you in that place of harmony. So this week, the energy is all about slowing down, being present with your feelings, allowing yourself to process, and that's what's going to make the energy flow again. And last but not least, let's check your next steps. What is it that you need to do in order to speed up the process of your harmonious twin flame union? And we have love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. So this card is a reminder that love isn't something you're chasing or something that you need to get from another person or a situation. It already surrounds you. It's already in your heart. It's already in your relationship with your creator. In fact, the divine is always pursuing us, always desiring to be with us. And when we pause and slow down, as this card says, for a moment, we can connect with that energy. And we realize how loved and supported we are. The more you notice and receive love in your everyday life, the more you magnetize your union. And this journey isn't just about having a relationship with someone. It's about having a relationship with life itself in every area. Having good relationships with the people that surround you. Family, friends, co-workers. It's about feeling good and energized in your career path, feeling like you're aligning with your purpose as a soul. So there's so many areas in your life where this week you're called to pay attention to and be grateful for all the love that you already have. Because the quickest and most certain way to multiply something in your life is to be grateful for it. And to focus on it instead of focusing on what you feel like you're lacking or what you don't have yet. Or, thinking of how far away your union is. That's not really helping. Instead, focus on gratitude and appreciating what's already here. If you've been feeling lack or separation, this is your invitation to shift your focus because love is everywhere in the here and the now. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to act a certain way, do certain things to be loved. You just need to be your authentic self and allow yourself to receive that love no matter where it comes from or how it comes to you. You don't need to control or anticipate it. Just, open yourself up to receiving and allow life to surprise you pleasantly. And actually, separation between you and your twin flame is an illusion. So when you choose to recognize love in its moment, collapses that illusion and it grounds you in harmonious union consciousness instead, which is what manifests the state in your present physical reality as well. So this is all I had for you, my dear twin flames. Thank you so much for watching this video and I hope to see you in the next one.